On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, what is
Okay.
Rilla
All right.
doing?
Rilla. Press the unmute. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Uh, how you feel about what the women said? They said that it's okay for men to come and express jealousy. It wouldn't be a problem. Everything would be fine.
Look, man, listen. Ladies, I got love for y'all. And maybe y'all, man, no, man, come on, man. Like we say one thing, man. I've never seen. I'm not saying it's never happened. I'm just saying in my experience. I hear you, Court. You right. I hear you on the. I don't want to whine a man, but I've never really seen it where a man can be transparent, vulnerable, whatever with his emotions, and a female not look at him a particular way.
Express jealousy. You guys want him to open up. You guys want him to communicate. What if he comes to you and he says that he's jealous? Is that something that you guys want him to come to you for?
Yes.
Yes, because you want to know the boundaries, why he's feeling that way. If I'm doing something to make him jealous, it's my job and opportunity to fix that.
Exactly.
Prime example, if live show and I'm talking too much to Logic, whatever, and he says, yeah, you need to I'm gonna step back. It's an example, Logic. Whatever. I feel
I'm not with this camera.
It's just your boundaries. You're saying your boundaries. I don't think he'll say, oh, I'm jealous. That might not come out of man's words. He might phrase it in something else. Yo, you doing this too much, you doing that. He might rephrase it something. He's not gonna be like, oh, I'm jealous. I don't think he'll say
but just
that.
let you know how he feels about the situation. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you want to take your partner's feelings into consideration.
Exactly. I agree with that.
Now, when I say jealous, it's just not like for other men. It could be, let's just say you got a job and you're working a lot of hours. Let's just say that you out with your girls all the time. It could be anything. So if I'm understanding correctly, if he's feeling jealous, it's okay for him to come and express that he's feeling jealous so that you guys can correct that behavior.
The thing is, it's much better for a person to verbally express whatever they're feeling instead of acting out, because like Q said, you might be able to work towards some kind of resolution for it. If somebody comes and says, you know what, this is how I feel, maybe they don't say, oh, I'm jealous or whatever, but they'll tell you how they feel, and you can, y'all can bounce ideas off each other about what can work best. But if somebody keeps bottling up all these feelings, they're going to eventually turn to resentment and nonsense. It's going to be a problem. So instead of all that, yes, people should express however they feel, even if it doesn't yield the results that they want. Because at the end of the day, you want the person to want you for who you are, and you want to want them for who they are, instead of, now that would be fronting, pretending that you don't care about stuff when you really do. And then now 2 years down the line, you're all like acting some kind of way. And it's just like, oh, this wasn't a problem. That's fronting. Like you've changed your whole self. So it's definitely best practice to express how you feel to your mate, male or female, woman.
Exactly. Communicate. Because what Kay said, they might bottle that shit up and then boom, it takes just something for them to snap. Right.
And then all types of nonsense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So just communicate that. That's the part. Communication is a big thing when it comes to relationships. But also as women, we can't, if a man tells us something, we can't be emotional when he tells us this shit. Don't be in your feelings. Let him express how he wants to feel. Let him feel what he wants to feel, but don't go off the rails when he expresses that. No, I wasn't talking too much to them. Like, nah, let him feel how he feels. I feel.
So do you feel like while the man is being like vulnerable and emotional, the woman should be stoic and like more masculine?
No,
I feel that that's what
not masculine. I feel like they should listen to understand and get where he's coming from, right? Instead of jumping to conclusions, be like, no, I wasn't. Like, let's say if you told me, okay, not you. Let's say if Rilla was like you was talking too much. No, Rilla, I wasn't talking too much. Like, that's combative. Listen to what he has to say, understand where he's coming from, and then either agree to disagree and be like, okay, you know what? I get what you're saying. It won't happen again. Don't just jump down his neck, be like, no, you was wrong. No,
Is
that's
that regardless of how they come in? Because I get what you're saying, because you know what? It depends how, the conversation flows. For you, though, specifically, like, do you say that same thing regardless of how they come at you? Like, let's say a man is coming at you super emotionally, which I'm not saying is any kind of way. I mean, humans are emotional. If they're coming at you very emotionally, you as the woman, are you expected, even though you said, like, even though a lot of people think women are emotional, are you expected to shut that emotion down as a woman, or would you respond emotionally?
I wouldn't shut his emotion down, because
No,
then
I'm saying yours.
shut my emotion down, I might be more emotional than him. If I'm seeing him doing it, I might just kind of mimic what he's doing. I don't want a man to feel that he can never express how he's feeling to me. You got to create that space. Like, if he's saying, oh, you flirting with other man, if that's how he feels, that's how he feels, right? So I can't say, nah, that wasn't what it is. Like, I have to take that into consideration. I'm not gonna be like, nah, you're wrong. So I would take that his feelings into consideration.
Courtney, go ahead and chime in
Mm.
about it. Like, what's your thoughts about it? Should men ever express jealousy?
Yeah, I think men should express, how they feel. I think men need to say how they feel. I think it's important. I think it's a way to express it. I'm not into a whining man and begging man and, like, not that way. I think if you take it to that level for a woman, that's a red flag. So should they express? Yes, it's a particular way. I think it should be expressed for me. But yeah, and I do think that we understand, men and women, there's things that we can do to make sure that our mate is comfortable. I think we had this conversation before, like showing all the tits and ass on the internet with a man. Of course, he's going to have, he probably going to have a problem with that. Baby, I need you to cover up a little bit. I don't feel comfortable with you showing your body off to everybody except for me. So there are things that we can do to make sure he doesn't or she doesn't feel jealous. But yeah, if you feel a kind of way, you should say it.
Okay.
Can I ask the men? After JR.
Well, yeah, because we don't know what the men gonna say. They might answer your question.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
It is. So I'll wait for Kayla to come back. But Rilla, you there? You with us? Okay. From the chat, come back over. There you go. There you go. I know you heard the women about this whole jealousy thing. You there? Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yes. What is
Okay.
Rilla
All
doing?
Right. Rilla. Press the unmute. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, brother. How you feel about what the women said? They said that it's okay for men to come and express jealousy. It wouldn't be a problem. Everything would be fine.
Look, man, listen. Ladies, I got love for y'all. And maybe y'all, man, no, man, come on, man. Like, we say one thing. Man, I've never seen. I'm not saying it's never happened. I'm just saying in my experience. I hear you, Court. You right. I hear you on the I don't want to whine a man, but I've never really seen it where a man can be transparent, vulnerable, whatever with his emotions, and a female not look at him a particular way.